What's good, man? Skip Bayless, he been under fire lately. Him and Shannon have been on the wrong foot due to a tweet that was made by Skip Bayless during the Bills game on Monday Night Football, where Damar Hamlin had suffered a cardiac arrest during the game, and Skip tweeted, and the game was finna be stopped because it looked like he was about to die on the field. And Skip, he came out with a tweet and said that why are they stopping the game? This don't mean nothing. This is playoffs right here, implications, because it was an important game for playoff seeding between the Bills and the Bengals, who are fighting for top seeding positions. I don't think they're in that one seed conversation, but it's always good to be that second, third, and fourth seed, that top seed to have that home field advantage. But, a human being almost lost his life. I know there's a lot of injuries in football, but cardiac arrest is more serious than what usually happens on the football field. That's why the game had got stopped like that. And Skip Bayless, you know, I feel like that's really insensitive. Uh, he know that these players are human. I don't know why he, you know, would say something like that, knowing the type of following he has on social media and the criticism that would come behind that. And Shannon Sharpe, he came on the show and he said that he didn't come to work yesterday because he was mad about the situation. And he said that he hoped that Skip would take down his tweet. And before Shannon Sharpe can finish what he was saying, Skip Bayless, he jumped right in, saying that he ain't taking down nothing. He stands on everything. He wanted that football game finished. He wanted DeMar out of the way. He don't really care what was going on. He wanted to see who was going to be what seed in the playoffs, you know. And Skip Bayless, he stands on stuff like that because I've noticed around the time I stopped listening to him, he don't admit when he's wrong. I remember that he said that the Clippers was gonna win the championship, and when they lost to the Nuggets, he couldn't fess up, like he was riding for the Clippers all year. Just little small stuff like that. So I wouldn't expect him to take back his tweet. Well, I'm not surprised, you know. And his bosses had emailed him. Shannon Sharpe said, but Skip Bayless had denied that. And you know, it's hard to call somebody a race because you really have to prove it. But Skip Bayless does look very bad in this situation. Uh, I feel like it's either that or he just don't want to admit that he's wrong. And a lot of people is like that. They don't like to admit. I don't like to admit when I'm wrong, but I do it anyway because it's the right thing to do. And Demar, Demar, he is recovering slowly but surely. He's showing signs of improvement. The Bill said, and it's just a crazy situation. I didn't think Skip Bayless would tweet something like that during the football game, but we know where Skip stands in all of this. A lot of us are jealous for athletes making millions of dollars the way that they do, but they are humans and all that, and you don't want to see them dying, playing a football game or in a boxing match, doing what they do. So people are very inconsiderate of them, seeing the money that they make. and all that. We wishing that we were in that position, making those kind of dollars. I understand, but I feel like Skip Bayless is wrong for showing that type of behavior on Twitter in a public place like that. You know, and don't expect Skip Bayless to get disciplined or a show taken or anything like that because Skip is Skip. You know, FS1, they're not gonna want to get rid of Skip. They'll get rid of Shannon if anything. I think Shannon Sharpe, he should just go solo. He built this brand with Skip Bayless the past about 5 years. I think he got enough. He could walk away. And the way that Skip Bayless had interrupted him earlier, it kind of gives me that racist vibe because it just seems like he's not trying to apologize to anybody that looks like Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe has been a good asset to Skip Bayless. I've heard Skip Bayless say multiple times that their ratings are out the roof, that they're number one on FS1 and all that. And that's due to Shannon Sharpe being on time to work 100% of the time on top of his stuff, to help Skip Bayless and their show climb the ranks. But Skip Bayless, he don't want to show no appreciation to Shannon Sharpe because he don't want to look bad in the media. He don't want to be seen apologizing to somebody that looked like Shannon Sharpe. Especially if he don't gotta apologize to his bosses at Fox Sports. But this is a very unfortunate situation. I hope Shannon Sharpe can find a way to handle his business going forward. But me personally, I think that Skip may not be a great partner for him going forward.